Welcome everyone to this podcast. I'm Kartika, and today I'm very thrilled to be joined by Wim from Logicalis, our longtime partner. So today we're going to dive into two of the hottest topics out there, which is security and AI, and specifically about how Cisco and Logicalis are teaming up to deliver basically the power of security and AI for our customers in real life, not just about the theory. So welcome, Win, and thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Kartika. It's been a pleasure, right? Certainly the two hottest topic in town, AI and cybersecurity. Can't wait to get into it.
Great. So when I read basically trends in the industry and our also notes from our customer advisory boards, the top three topics that typically come up, security and AI are always in the top three, right?
Yes.
And you are a seasoned traveler, I call it a world traveler. You're always traveling every week, and you're talking to a lot of customers. And so I bet they're talking to you about security and AI. Is that true? What are you hearing from our customers?
No, yeah, absolutely right. In fact, we just completed a round of our CIO summits across the region. And one of the questions that resonated amongst pretty much all the CIOs was, first of all, how do I get started with AI? And those who have gotten started with AI, how do I bring it to the next level? But at the same time, they have anxiety as well, right? In terms of how do I deploy it securely? How do I avoid situations where we inadvertently have employees uploading proprietary information to the public cloud, right? Or they have a chatbot that then behaves badly, right? So there's, I guess, a same old adage where AI certainly presents an opportunity, but for many customers also a potential threat, right? So yeah, that's one of the key trends that I've noticed.
Yeah. So that really resonates, and if you think about it, for us, together, when magic really happens, when we really think about not just delivering the technology, but deliver real business outcomes. What other real customer examples are you really seeing out there around security and AI?
The thing with AI is that the same power that many organizations are leveraging in terms of AI for positive business outcomes are also used for nefarious purposes, right?
Sure.
In terms of driving much more effective phishing attacks, much more ransomware with a much higher efficacy and so forth. Right? So I think what has really surfaced was that in order for us to counter all these AI attacks, right, we need to do two things. First of all, we need to have AI in our security solutions, right, to counter these no AI-enabled attacks. But at the same time, certainly customers need to shift to a much more proactive security posture, right, from where they are. Many of our customers do not have proactive security operations that tended to be something that the larger organizations were able to participate in. We hear about SOC, managed security, or many customers do it themselves. But if you're a mid-market kind of customer or maybe a large customer, but you don't have the budget to invest in like 24/7 or a full SOC team, I think what we saw was that the Cisco MXDR solution that was launched recently allowed us to democratize proactive security management for the masses, right? And I think that's a very exciting development and one that will help elevate the overall level of cybersecurity posture management for customers across the board.
Great. Now, if I dig deeper here, customers really want to move fast, right? But it's ironic, or maybe we have our annual cybersecurity readiness index study, and in the most recent one, actually the readiness haven't changed too much. Basically, it still says only 5% of customers feel that their cybersecurity readiness is actually mature, which is so what do you think we can do there? What are the risks that they are worried about, or maybe risks under the radar that they're not aware? What can we do to close that gap?
Education is one, so we start with that. But beyond that, I think improving visibility is certainly an area that we should help with. So that ties in with the proactive security management, right? That I touched on. All right. So what MXDR, Cisco MXDR, allows us to make available for our customers is to be able to deploy SOC type of services, leveraging MXDR with a lot less complexity, if you would, right? And beyond that, what we found and really highlighted to our customers is that MXDR not only allows you to leverage a lot of the telemetry that the customers already have, manage it in a very seamless manner, but at the same time, it also provides the ability to track lateral movement, right, within the network if there is a breach. Right, and that comes from the SNA, right, the capability, the secure network analytics capability that is now baked into MXDR. And I think that's a very, very strong differentiation that MXDR brings to market relative to some of the other solutions that we've seen.
That's really a great example.
Yep.
So now, if you think about when it comes to AI and security, and we said customers actually want to move faster, businesses want to move faster. So what piece of advice would you give them about what they should stop overthinking about and just take action?
Well, I guess it starts with having a clear idea how you want to leverage AI, right? In what manner you want to deploy AI. And also recognize that whilst IT may be looking at that, many of the end users are probably already experimenting with it themselves, right? We've always heard about shadow IT, right?
Yes.
What we are seeing right now is shadow AI, right? So there are a lot of, I guess, business users that are likely already accessing ChatGPT or some of the other similar AI solutions themselves. So being able to ensure that where there are policies that govern the use of AI, right? Whether it's IT managed or public or in the public domain, right? Those policies need to be clear. What IT can do is to make sure that there are guardrails that are put in place, right? Technology that can be harnessed to track shadow AI usage within the environment, right? And also to as far as possible be able to help surface any of the unsanctioned, right, potentially compromised large language models that may be deployed within the organization.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you talk again to customers in this year, 2025, what is the one thing that keeps coming up like for them? Yeah, what's the top of mind for them?
I think the CIO conversations are typically around like what are the use cases for AI, right? How are other customers using it? What is the return on innovation through the use of AI, and what's the return on investment, and how do we deploy it in a secure manner? Yeah.